And welcome back to yet another video on birthdays. We're going to be talking about April 6th this time. It is the day of the experimenter. And this is from 15 to 17 degrees of Aries within the second decan of Aries still, yes. And of course, a cardinal fire sign. Born on this day, we have James Watson, DNA co-discoverer, U.S. Nobel Prize winning biologist, Harold Edgerton, physicist, strobe inventor, Harry Houdini. Ooh, I like him. He was always just so mysterious, which makes sense. I mean, he was a magician, right? Illusionist, exceptional escape artist, everything from straitjackets to submerged and padlocked trunks. John Scully, corporation executive, Apple computer president. Richard Alpert, Baba Ramdas, LSD experimenter guru. Baba Ramdas, yeah. Janet Lynn, 5 times U.S. champion figure skater. Anthony Fokker, Dutch airplane manufacturer. D.W. Douglas, airplane manufacturer. Dang, both, 2 of them. Merle Haggard, country western singer. That's a terrible. To have that last name, I'm sorry, Haggard. That's funny. Country western singer, 25 country number ones. Archetypal hard life, traveled as an Okie to California in a boxcar. Well, that's how you don't let anything keep you down, no matter how haggard your last name is. So I admire that. Andre Previn, conductor, London Symphony Orchestra pianist, composer. Charlie Roos, tenor, saxophonist, leading on interpreter of Thelonious Monk's compositions. Jerry Mulligan, jazz saxophonist. Peter Tosh, Jamaican reggae artist, founding member of Wailers. Barry Levinson, film director. Tin Men, Rain Man. Butch Cassidy, outlaw. Billy D. Williams, film TV actor. Gustave Moreau, French symbolic allegorical painter. Michelle Gilliam Phillips, singer, Mamas and Papas. James Mill, British historian, political economist. Ian Paisley, Northern Ireland political leader. Those born on April 6th have an irresistible urge to experiment with what they find around them. In this respect, they are scientific, peering, and probing into all corners of emotional, physical, and psychological matters. Nothing is free from their scrutiny, and they will go to any length to find out the truth about something or to see how it works. Many born on this day not only bring a childlike curiosity to bear, but also demonstrate an ability to lead the way in producing highly original material. Even in the modest, mundane areas, including, for instance, everyday business or workday life, these tireless seekers will find out what is wrong, for there is always something wrong, and try to correct it. Their basic underlying drive is to get to the bottom of things. Of course, if experimenting is required, they may be in need of guinea pigs. April 6th people will readily place not only friends, family, and even total strangers in this role, but also themselves. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Houdini, right? They are merciless when seeking answers. When they are in doubt about anything, the approach of those born on this day is to discuss it logically. Their minds are open and highly speculative, but they will usually rest their theories on results of tests or experience. The problem comes when they get results which they hadn't expected. In such situations, more advanced April 6th people accept that their original hypothesis was wrong, but more stubborn and less enlightened ones will refuse to reconsider, seeking over and over again to find results which fit their theory. In this, they can manifest a blindness which is disturbing to those around them. April 6th people will usually seek the best way to accomplish something, assuming they do not have too many pre-existing ideas about it. Their openness to trying the strangest, weirdest solutions can be funny, although they may be initially quite serious in their approach. These qualities can endear them to their family and friends, but also irritate their mates and ultimately alienate them. Fortunately, April 6 people usually demonstrate a marvelous capacity to laugh at themselves in the end, proving that they ultimately value human considerations over the needs of their ego. Above all, it is the ability to see beyond the immediate subject, grasp the larger picture, and visualize possibilities that is the strong suit of April 6th people. Thus, those born on this day are in essence visionaries. However, as with all visionaries, they may be out of touch with those around them. Though friends and associates may be swept along by their tidal energy, April 6th people do at times overestimate the depth of support they enlist. The capacity those born on this day to galvanize a team and working toward a common goal is essential to the realization of their big plans. And now, numbers and planets. Those born on the 6th of the month are obviously ruled by the number 6 and by the planet Venus. Thus, they are magnetic in attracting love and even worship. Since Venus is strongly connected with social interaction, April 6th people will inevitably apply their inventions and experiments to the human situation. They will also enjoy working with others. No matter how much of a loner an April 6th person may seem, he or she will always have this social human contact in the application of his or her work. April 6th people, being Aries, have a strong Mars, which combines nicely with the Venusian influence of the number 6. Male and female selves are well balanced, making those born on this day still more magnetic. In the tarot, the major arcana, it is the Lover's card, which is the card of Gemini, actually. So let me go find that. And Gemini is Mercury. Let me find the Lover's card. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking fly in my room. I can hear it. This is the Lover's card. The Lovers, symbolizing the love that unites all of humanity through integration of masculine and feminine polarities. I'm going to the wayside again. On the good side, this card indicates affections and desires on a high moral, aesthetic, and physical plane. On the downside, unfulfilled desires, sentimentality, and indecisiveness. As far as health goes, April 6th people can be as curious about their own body as they are about anything else. However, since they themselves are invariably the first guinea pig at hand, they may try out their latest discovery on themselves first, of course. This indeed can be hazardous to their health. If ingesting drugs is a regular part of their experimentation, addiction is also a danger. Because the eyesight of April 6th people is absolutely essential for their observations, eye problems should be attended to immediately and corrective lenses worn if needed. Usually those born on this day are in constant motion, so the importance of additional exercise is not so great. April 6th people love the social aspects of eating and enjoy meals that may be made in quantity like pasta, beans, soups, and barbecues. Naturally, they will experiment and dish up all sorts of interesting food combinations. Some advice for people born on this day. Remember your responsibilities. Beware of tunnel vision and keep your emotions on an even keel. Learn to let others discover too. Do not disregard traditional values. Keep at least 1 foot on the ground. Throw the theory away when it doesn't fit. And the meditation, I like this one. It's short and simple. The meditation is, nothing is insignificant. I like that one. The strengths, innovative, magnetic, and visionary. Weaknesses, one track, manic, and overwhelming. And that is the description for those born on April 6th.